Howdy and welcome back to Horrible Doodles. Today I was kind of perusing through Reddit, looking at some drawings, and one really struck me. It had weird flappy skin holes for eyes. And I thought, man, I want to do that. And I let him know that it inspired me and sent him a picture of this drawing, and he thought it was cool. So I'm gonna share it with you guys. And the concept really came together pretty quickly. Kind of just started with a big old head, made it all zombified, and threw in a tiny little body down below. And when I started to draw that body, I thought, I'll make the body out of the tongue. It'll be like this weird tongue with arms and legs, but I ended up getting a little too, I hate to say realistic with the arms and the legs, but more formed than a tongue would be. You know, fingers and toes kind of thing. So I just went with it like it had its own little body down there, and that's fine. And I put it in this like little dance pose, and so I thought I'd throw on this little unitard kind of tights outfit on it. And I thought that was kind of cool in a zombie in tights kind of way. So right now I'm just adding in a bunch of line work, just making the wrinkles extra wrinkly. And now we're getting to the eyeballs, the weird skin flap eye holes. And they didn't come out as good as the drawing that I was inspired by, but they're still do the trick. Add a little bit of inflamed kind of coloring there, and then color in the holes. They're dark, like holes should be. Yeah, anywho, you can see me testing out some green up above, and then some blue, and then I go with a pink skin tone. I was gonna do green or blue like a zombie, and then thought, well, the body is still living, so maybe this is some sort of parasitic zombie head that attaches itself to living hosts and dances, because that's what they do. Dancing zombies. That's kind of scary. And you go into the blue here at the bottom, mix in to that purple up above, and add a little details down there. But I leave some pink up at the top, and I kind of like that color, so I leave it that way until I decide to color in the background. And when I do that, pink, it kind of blends in a little too much, so I've got to darken that whole area up here in a bit, but you'll see that. Yep, add a little chest hair in there, a little shadow. Now let's enhance the head just a little bit, those eyes, and add some depth and line thickening around all of the surroundings. Now we're adding in the pink background, so you'll see once I get it kind of all in everywhere, the head just blends in with the background, and we don't want that. But it'll be a little bit before we get to that part, because it takes me a while to fill in that background with the pink. A lot of little fingers and toes to go around. And then I add in an outline and do what I did with the last picture, which is continue that outline pattern all the way around the body multiple times. I just like the way that looked on the last one, so throw it in on this one too. Looks good. A lot of energy. And yeah, why not? Let's fill in a band, and we'll do that on both sides. And we'll do it again on alternating bands. Looking good. A little quick close up here. And let's fill that head in. Of course. Let's add in some white. Kind of partially ruin those eye holes here in a second. Yeah, that purple looks a lot better than the pink. They kind of blended in way too much. Throw in a little extra detail, and we're all good. Yep. So I'm trying to get kind of some white areas in there, and I go a little overboard. And so then I fill it in with a little red. But then I go overboard with that. And so then I have to go back with the white. And I add in a bunch of lines, but it ends up being okay. Darken those eye holes a bit and finish up. Thanks for watching, guys.